the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Up front, lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Thomas. Finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. And a sophomore making an impact play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what
Can't make no audibles, no audibles, no adjustments. That's home field. Crazy, man.
The crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They're going to run it.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Shotgun formation here on third down. He's looking to scramble. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First and long now after the penalty. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finding space at the 20. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got room looking for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And on the carry, he's heading left. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space and still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Back to throw. It's Thomas. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there by the defense for no gain. And he's just wide open over there downfield. Kirk, what happened on the coverage that time?
Of course, I don't know how you lose to big tight end like that, but they did. I think it's just blown coverage. Whatever defense they were in, they need to make some adjustments to make sure that doesn't happen again.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And there's the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Fights off a defender. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Brooks. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. But though with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Handoff in a single back formation. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. It's a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and of course Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it here. Fighting off the defender. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so Really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Penn State 14, Michigan 7.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Here's the option play. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Scanning the field. It's Thomas. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge
Wow, that's some fake ass man.
Before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The sure hands. It's Brooks. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to scramble. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Wolverines. Extra point try coming now. And it's good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kick is a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away, begin the second half. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
A handoff to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally goes out of bounds and for gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruption.
Couldn't change my goddamn play. Man, this shit is so fucking wet, bro.
Big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're in inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
Man, that is how you prevent an offense from punching it in when they get inside the 10-yard line. That is back-to-back sacks for this defense near the goal line.
You missed it. Field goal, no good. And in the 3rd quarter, this game remains tied.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Going with the old counter run here. Running with purpose. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield. It's Thomas. Off target and incomplete.
All right, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Can he make it to the marker? And it works. The first down to the 35.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. From the shotgun, drops back. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
He just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long.
I know, bro. It's been a lot of lucky stuff, man.
The offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
They'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25.
You look, I can't make audible though, for real, Miller. Can't make audible, can't do nothing. Can't do nothing.
Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the runner takes off to his right. He tests the middle but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Linebackers making some adjustments now.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, we are all tied up.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the running back's got it again.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Perkins. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
The Nittany Lions are looking to keep this drive going. And then first down, right back to the running game.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
25 yards. Third down coming.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion.
They make no fucking audible, man.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game for this offense.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Thomas. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he slings this pass over the middle. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here.
Yeah, audible.
Now here's the toss play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, look out, the football is free. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field.
Ow! Illegal contact. How? I want me to win. Oh, my God.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
What just happened? I don't understand.
Nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Can this defense get a stop and end regulation with the score tie? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
Catch made by the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Look at him run through those tacklers. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Penn State.
So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Penn State.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And the field goal is good. And they jump back in front. After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. This one will be fair caught. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger.
Man, they fucked me so bad this fucking game, bro. Kicked the goddamn field goal, got the shit way over and hit the upright. Then goddamn it, get a fucking form of legal contact. How? What the fuck that mean? Man, and gave the ball back to the motherfucker.